What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay the Creator, and in this video, it's pretty much going to be a time lapse of where we started on this project. Not necessarily from the very start, because I already posted a video about that. And to be honest with you guys, I had a bunch of uh, this footage just on my GoPro, and I was actually dreading making so many individual videos that I just decided like some at some point of this project that I'm just gonna make a time lapse video essentially. So, and that part of the video, Greg and I were just getting on an understanding of how our layout's gonna be, put in our laser line, just making sure that all of our bottom row is going to line up from where you can see where the yellow pole is standing, basically the inside corner of that green board, all the way to the outside, basically where the pony wall is, the right side of that pony wall on the outside edge. Just making sure that everything's gonna stay symmetrical. You know what I'm saying? And let me just give you a little backstory about this accent wall. So the client chose this eighth of an inch thick glass mosaic tile, but still wanted to use a Schluter tiled edge trim. The only problem is that they don't make Schluter that skinny, right? So we had to basically install a piece of half-inch hardy backer board on top of our go board, and this is how it came out. It came out awesome, and with that half inch plus the eighth of an inch, it literally just lined up perfect with that Schluter edge. Y'all saw how it turned out. So the mosaic glass thing, I don't know if we recorded that part of it, like the us putting in the 1/4 inch hardy on top of the go board, but either way, to me it looks sick. If y'all notice on this project, I'm letting Greg really take care of everything. You know what I mean? Well, I'm letting him lay all the tile, because typically he'll be the cutter and I'll be the installer, but on this one in particular, we switched the roles. You know what I'm saying? So, as you can see, we just wanted to start this day off with going crazy on the wall tile. You know what I'm saying? We are going to be using the green laser, the red laser, and self-leveling clips, back butter and everything. These shower valve pieces came out super juicy. Probably the most difficult, which I wouldn't say difficult, just time consuming portion of this back wall was definitely the window. The window is, I think it was like an inch and a half, like towards the sill part of it. But you know, once we got that squared away, it was like, thank God we have the lasers, because the lasers being us being able to use the lasers just makes this job so much easier. I remember before all these laser stuff came out, man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily crazy, but we just went off of like our regular level and then just made it look as best as possible. And as you can see here, we're knocking out this back side of the pony wall. We had already done the front side, but I guess I never recorded it. Well, I couldn't record because I couldn't really put my GoPro anywhere that would get that angle without something being in our way. So I just didn't record that portion. Now, on this particular day, we are pretty much just not necessarily wrapping up the tile, but we're getting prepped up to just do like the front part of where the curb is, installing that threshold, and yeah, just finishing all that and grouting it. So now everything's being grouted, and it's starting to come together. Once the grout is done and we're like cleaned up and everything, well, not we, but well, yeah, I guess you could say we, but more of the tile is cleaned up and we get stuff situated, I'm gonna start working on the plumbing, which is what you see me doing here, while Greg starts painting the ceiling, the walls, and all that. So you gotta check them out too. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of this one.
Oh, well, you don't want to get the counter then.
No.
Just put the stuff back.
No. All right. So we just wrapped up Mr. Kenneth's shower remodel. You know, everything worked out. Now I'm just waiting for the glass to get here so that we can have the pony wall piece of glass installed. Now, I did try to convince them to, you know, get a door, but they just want to see what it's going to be like just putting a shower mat in there. And as you can tell, the shower valve and the drain, none of it was, well, the shower valves and the heads and all that, those were all centered to the drain. The drain wasn't moved in any way. They didn't, you know, it was going to cost a little bit of extra money, you know, to move it over. And they were, you know, they're trying to cut costs and still trying to have a remodeled shower. And anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jay the Creator with Texan Home Improvements, and we are on to the next one. See you later.